Hey, I'm Detective Vincent. Welcome to Ghost Detectives, the show that will keep you so scared. We know you'll be coming back. Tonight we go down to Canadensus, PA, to a place called the Rock and Roll Ranch, home of Peter Holland and Mustang Sally. And boy, have we heard the claims about this place, from the scary shadow figure that has been seen over by the bedrooms, all the way down to the microphone that says hello on its own to you, before you even get a chance to talk into it. And a little mouse that comes out every so often. And I don't mean a mouse this big, you'll find out. So stay tuned to this week's Ghost Detectives.
We are off to the Rock and Roll Ranch in Canadensus, Pennsylvania. Peter Holland is the gentleman we'll be meeting there. Of course, he does the radio show, Peter Holland and Mustang Sally. And we have investigated the site before, and it's a pretty cool haunt. That's why we're going back there to check it out. I think that we're going to get a lot of ovilus action. That's my prediction. So we'll see what happens.
All right, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Detective Vincent.
Hello.
So this is Dave with Ghost Detectives. I'm going to just let everybody know that there is a creek that runs behind the Rock and Roll Ranch here. The house looks new, but it is over 100 years old. And they say creeks can create or enhance paranormal activity. This is very close to the house. You're talking no more than 15 yards from the back of the house to the creek. So it's a good possibility that this could be a part of what is making this place have paranormal activity to begin with.
Yeah, everybody's serious. You should
Let's get ready to investigate!
So I'm here at the Rock and Roll Ranch with Peter Holland, and we've been here before,
Yes, you have.
and we've had some interesting experiences.
Oh, yes, you have.
So why don't you tell me, what is your most memorable experience here?
The most memorable one is when we were on the broadcasting one night on the radio. Sally was giving directions to the Stanhope house. I felt, I had the heebie-jeebies right then because I felt like someone was standing beside me, but there was nobody there. Then when she's giving directions in the middle of it.
You just take Route 80 and it's the Stanhope exit, and it's
Yeah.
right off of the exit, he said.
What was that?
What's that?
You didn't hear that?
No, I didn't hear the
heard,
noise.
Whoa.
That one that stands out in my mind. That just kind of spooked me. In the spare bedroom, quite a few times, I've seen this black shape. I've seen it one time when the moon was full outside, and you could see that black shape. It doesn't have a face or anything like that. It's just a
But like a human figure.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. That kind of sticks out in my mind a lot too. Plus all the talking that you hear.
Right.
You know, at night, you know, you hear people holding conversations.
So I am here with Sally Holland. Why don't you tell me what your most memorable experience here is?
Where we have our, it's in our loft, where we have our radio station, live from rockandrollranch.com. Before it was a radio station, I used to have my computer up there on a desk facing the outside wall. Our bass player had his things up in the loft, and my husband and his band were rehearsing. And I'm on the phone talking to my friend, and all of a sudden I heard these really loud footsteps down below coming through the dining room to the living room and up the steps. And I thought it was Jim, the bass player, coming to get something upstairs. I turned around and nobody was there. And then I heard this growl, like a man's deep growl, like rumble, and down below, and I went and looked and there was nobody there.
I'm here with Russell, and I understand you have an interesting story.
We were here doing some voiceovers. We were sitting here in the studio, and Peter had heard something outside. He heard a bum. So I ran into the next room, looked outside. There was nothing going on. Came back into the room, and as I came around the corner behind me here, I saw the smoke. People were sitting here in the room, and I says, what's all that smoke? Look at me, there's no smoke here. What are you talking about? Turns out I was actually standing in the middle of it. It was this sort of haze, sort of like cigarette smoke, but you didn't smell anything. You saw it, but you couldn't really breathe it or anything. It was sort of a weird thing, and it just sort of slowly moved, evacuated, went right past me and into the next room. I went into the next room. I turned all the lights off. It was sort of hanging in the middle of the room there, and I went and hit all the lights, and it was gone.
The flap, I saw it. It was this flap. One of these flaps, I just caught through the corner of my eye, just went like, we heard it, both of us. It was like that went like, by itself.
I thought somebody threw something from
Yeah. And I said, that flap just went down.
Oh wow, things are
But I don't
winding
have
up
the
here
cameras
already.
on lower.
They're winding up here.
We're going to play a thing that we caught on the radio. We're going to play it through the headphones because we don't have any main speakers, because you don't have any main speakers in a radio station. Are you ready?
You just take Route 80, and it's the Stanhope exit, and it's
Yeah.
right off of the exit, he said.
What was that?
I heard a little.
Yeah, I heard it.
Hello. Did you hear it?
Wow.
So I was just sitting here that night, and I felt this weird shit, and I looked over, and I got the goosebumps on the left arm. And all of a sudden I looked back, and all of a sudden I heard hello, and I'm like, did you hear that? And Sully's like, what?
That's crazy. No one else was in the house.
No,
That's
no.
what was on
And
that
our
night.
guest was in California over the phone. And that was 10 minutes before that.
Just the two of
And
us.
there's nobody in here. We're up here by ourselves, and when I heard that, I about put my drawers. You can hear in microphones, it didn't come from hers, it came from mine, and it was there. It was over there. I think this house is a little bit haunted. But we'll be up here, and she'll be doing some copy, and I'll take my headphones off during the show, and I hear stuff downstairs in the dining room big time. And that's what I hear, somebody walking with shoes on the tiles down there, and walking from one side to the other, or you'll hear them mess with the dishes. You know,
The things on the wall, you hear them rattle.
What's that?
What?
Were you tapping the floor?
No.
No. Well, I hear that. You hear that?
No, I don't hear nothing.
I just heard some taps. I thought it was you tapping on the floor, but it wasn't you. Something in front of me was tapping. Bill, if that was you, can you do that again?
That's right over by you.
Yeah, that's by you. Now I heard that.
Yep, what is that?
It's not in the box you're sitting on, right?
Nope.
It's over by
Hear
me
that?
now. Yeah, it's over here. Just happened by me. Just did it right next to me.
Yeah, I heard that.
Go back and do it on the other side of the room so we know it was you. And then come back and do it here again. Please?
Yep.
Right there, you.
Yeah. Now come back over here and do it by me. Come on, I just want to verify it was you. Please?
Come on, Bill, do it once more for us.
So
Did
by
you hear
you.
it?
It's by you. Came over and did it here once.
Do it on the other side of the room, Bill.
Do it on this side.
Like right by my leg.
Heard it again over here.
Come on, Bill, do it once more.
Can you make a mist?
Make a mist for us that we can see like the other day you did for Rusty.
Come on, finish this for me.
Peter, this place is like way cool, man.
Thanks, brother.
This is it, man.
All right, is there anybody up here with us tonight?
Is there somebody down there? I just heard something down there,
Did you
guys.
hear something? I thought I heard something too.
See, this is what happens when you're up here.
Sounded like something was walking down there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am in the archway between the living room and the TV room. And I'm just going to set this right here because the claims are that there's a lot of activity walking around, making noise down here.
We're up in the loft. We're going to try to get some activity going on. Now, there's lots of claims up here, noises, voices, growls, particularly the growl. I mean, I really want to know who made that growl up there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I always say this whenever we go anywhere. Whoever's here, don't be alarmed, scared, or anything. We're not here to hurt you or harm you. We just want to know you're here. So why don't you come out, make your presence known to us.
Make some noise.
That's you guys, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's on the couch, yeah.
Okay.
I left my gun home. You're safe.
Who's tapping?
That was me.
Okay.
Is there anybody here that would like to say anything to us? Come on, Bill. I know you're up here, or else you're downstairs in the studio. But whoever's up here, do you mind that we're here? Let us know.
Don't be shy. You can make a little sound. Let us know you're here. Want to talk to us? Make a sound. Knock on some wood.
Come on, go light those lights up down there.
Right.
Just walk through that archway.
One time,
Yeah, just once.
we will be thrilled.
Here's a story that I actually haven't told many people. This is a true story of when I was growing up. I was 5 years old, and I lived in a big, huge house. And I had a sister, and there was a playroom that used to be attached, both of our rooms. I had my bedroom, she had her bedroom, and then there was a door in her bedroom and a door in mine that would attach to a big, huge playroom that we had. And I was in there one day when I was 5 years old.
Angel.
Yeah, she's an angel. And I saw my sister come in and say, she used to call me Petey, and she said, Petey, I gotta leave and I'm not going to be back. And I said, where are you going? She said, I'm going far away. And she left, and I didn't think much of it. I thought, we were playing, and I was sitting there playing with my toys, and my Nana walked in about a couple of minutes later, and she was sniffling. And I asked her what was the matter, and she said, my sister had gone away, won't be back, she went away. And I said, well, I just saw her. And she said, no, you didn't. She had a problem at the hospital. What can you say to a 5-year-old kid? Mm-hmm. Except she was crying. And it turns out my sister had a tonsillectomy, and they gave her too much anesthesia, and she passed away. And I saw her. I didn't know how to prefabricate a story like that. I'm 5 years old. I can, barely have my stuff together. And to this day, I always think about that, how I saw her. Ghosts do exist. I've seen them with my own eyes.
Could you do me a favor? Can you go over to that drum set over there and knock on one of the cymbals? Just to let us know that you're here, if you don't want to come too close to these lights. But they brought us in to prove that you're here because a lot of people don't believe them. So if you care about them, how about coming up and making these lights turn red, or like I said, go over and knock on one of those symbols there, so that we can, get some evidence, some proof that you actually do exist. Thank you very much. I just got goose chills.
Goose chills?
Or goosebumps.
Like
Thank you.
that.
Don't you think that Peter is so funny? Peter is hysterical, right?
Yeah, there it goes.
What about Sally? She's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's a sweet gal.
So you like being around them?
Yeah. Who wouldn't? They're funny.
Did something happen to you by the pool?
Yeah, it was a red.
Maybe you are? Did you drown? Did you drown in those floods?
Sorry, I got this weird burning on my leg right now.
What?
Like right here.
Check
Feel
Where?
it. My leg's
Where?
burning.
Check the leg.
Bring it out. Let's see some skin.
It's all the way up at my knee.
Are you still here with us? I'm trying to help you. Can you come back to us? Sorry we turned on all the lights for a second, but please come back.
If you want, I'll put this down, okay? I want you to...
I want you to make that light up instead of the thing that's in Kim's arm.
All you gotta do is go by it and go like that. That's all you gotta do.
Just do it once for us. Please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is it Kim? Move away.
It's not, no, it's going off.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you for making it go off for us.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
Keep it going. Can you make more lights light up for me?
Make them all. Make the other colors go off now, please.
Sometimes it gets stuck.
Hold on.
Reset it.
Hold on. I'm resetting it.
Just want to kind of keep that away.
All right. Now, if you're here, just thank you.
What the fuck?
I'm not doing anything. We're nowhere near it. Now we shut this off and reset it, and it's still going off.
It's in the same color.
Are you standing right in the middle of us? Put the K2 out.
Put a K2 by it. Okay.
Why is that stopping it? It's like you're going in its space. Dave, any
Leave the
ideas?
K2 by it. Leave the K2 by it.
It just... Now I'll tell you what, make the K2 go off now. Not this one, this one. No.
No.
Yeah.
It did it.
There you go.
Thank you. You're making both of them go off.
That's awesome.
I'm proud of you.
Way to go. So this is the confirmation you're giving for Sally and oh my God.
Peter.
I'm blown away right now. Peter and Sally are going to be so happy. I'm not usually like this, but this is really, it's making me giddy.
All right, let's do this. Stop the green light. Okay, great.
you.
No, stop.
No, stop it. Step
away.
away.
Step away. Step away.
Step away.
Step away. You're too close. You're going to keep it going.
Stop.
Okay,
Okay,
can you do
light the K2 first. The
Right.
little green light. We just want to verify you're still here.
The K2 is a smaller device.
The one that's lighting up.
the one that I had in my hand? You know, I want to thank you for that. Now, Peter and Sally are both are going to love this because this is what they've been asking us to do, is to get them some kind of proof so that they know that you exist and that you're here, and you gave it to us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
If anybody is up here, I want you to use these rods to talk to me. I want you to cross them if your answer is yes, and open them up if your answer is no. So if somebody is in here, let me know that you're here. Are you a male? Do you know Peter or Sally? Are you a friend of Peter or Sally's? Are you a friend of Peter's?
All right. Musician?
Okay. No, I'm a musician. Childhood friend?
School friend?
We never played music together?
Were you a fan of Peter's music? Very strong, yes.
Yeah.
Is that how you knew him? Were you someone who came to see him play? Does your name start with the letters, any of the letters between A and N? How about between A and F? So between G and N. Does your name start with an M? Okay.
Wow.
Will you give me the second letter? I assume it's a vowel. M-O. All right. Will you give me the third letter?
Okay.
What about mouse?
You got a buddy you used to call that or something?
Yep.
Let's try it.
Don Mousestead.
Is the name Mouse? Oh my God.
Yeah, I hit it on the head.
Hey, Pete, who was Mouse?
What the hell?
He was a keyboard player.
Did he play with you?
No, he gave it up, so that's why he said no. And he used to come and see me all the time.
That's your buddy, man.
I haven't seen him. Well, he died 93.
Wow. Hey, welcome back. Was this place it? What did I tell you? And man, as I find it, it was just loaded with paranormal activity. And I'm gonna close it out at that. But let me say one thing. If your band or anybody you know needs some recording done, you must visit Peter Holland and Mustang Sally at the Rock and Roll Ranch because they have the equipment that will blow you away and get the sound right. Hey, I'm Detective Vincent. See you next week on Ghost Detectives.